Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday to all of you. I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and today is Thursday, February something. What is today? February 24th, 2022. And I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. It seems like it's been forever since we were together, but we were together 2 times on Monday, and this week just seems off. I don't know. So happy Thursday, everyone, and thank you so much for being here with me. We are here for our quilting live stream today, and let's see who is here to join us. Hello, Sandy. Hi, Sharon. It's chilly in Texas. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Laura. I hope your Thursday is a good one so far. Thank you, Sandy. Nancy, hello. Hello, Huckleberry. Hello, Patty. 2 more hours, and then we get a 3-day weekend. How nice. Hello, hello. Hello, Jen. Cold in Colorado. Hello, Gayleen. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Angie. Hello. Sharon says, you look cute, Angela. Thank you. This is my mom nurse look. My husband was like, are you going to get ready for the live stream? That was before I did kind of get ready, but not like I normally do. But it's been a little bit of a scattered couple days. So this is how it goes today. So thank you, Sharon. That's very nice of you. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Marcella. So glad that you made it too. Hello, Tammy S. I hope your young man is doing well. He is doing well. The swelling has increased, so he's very chipmunk-like today, but he's feeling okay. Like we're staying on top of pain meds, and so the pain is being kept, at a pretty good level. And he's doing so much better than he was yesterday morning. Like so much better. We just gotta try to work on that swelling a little bit more. But they say that it's going to peak 48, 72 hours time frame. And so, we're heading into that time frame. So I think it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. But he is doing well. He's doing very, very well. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Susan. Hello, Mary Jo. He is good. Nancy, thank you so much for asking. Nancy Gayleen. All of you guys who were concerned about us. Thank you so much. Usually I don't share much stuff like that, but when it impacts business function, which this has this week, I want to be sure to give you guys a little bit of a heads up of what's going on. So my middle son had oral surgery yesterday. He had 6 teeth removed, and it was quite an experience. And this was my takeaway yesterday. So he went through the procedure. I went into the recovery room as he was waking up, and they go over all the stuff with you, and then we were getting ready to go home. And this was what occurred to me as I was had him underneath the arm, trying to help him out to the truck to bring him home, and then trying to help him from the truck into the house once we got home. I was like, this is not a little boy anymore. Like, he is large. He's much larger than I last remembered. And so I thought, you go down, you are taking me with you. Like, what am I going to do to stop you from falling over? So he's not a little boy anymore. The last time that he had a medical issue, when he went through the glass tabletop playing American Ninja Warrior, I had to pick him up and carry him. And I was able to do that at that time. I think he was only in 2nd grade at that time. Now it's a lot different. He's growing quite a bit, but he is good. The procedure went well. Not a fun procedure for anybody, but it went well. He, perked up after we were able to get. It's a lot of bleeding. It's a lot of bleeding. So after we were able to get that under control, and he was able to get some food in him and get his meds in him, he perked up a lot yesterday. So he's doing very, very well. And thank you all for asking. We still have a few days of recovery, but he's really doing pretty well. Debbie, hello. I'm so glad that you're here too. Hello, Kim. Sourdough baking day. Hello, Carly from Arizona. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Tammy13. Hello, Brandy, Kathy. So good to be here. I'm so glad you're here too. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Gail. Hello, so Amy J. Now, how did your little one react to Big Brother surgery? She was concerned. When we came home, she met us at the door. Like, she had the door open as I was trying to help him out of the truck. She came running to the door as soon as she heard the garage door open. So she was concerned, and she had lots of questions, like, what is going on? Why is he not feeling well? Why does he have to do that? What is all that stuff in his mouth? Because his whole mouth was packed with gauze most of the morning yesterday. So she had lots and lots of questions, and she was concerned. She was concerned for sure. I can share. And Henry was concerned as well. Both my little one and Henry were concerned. As soon as we got home, we got him into this chair, and Henry jumped up there right away and was comforting him. Henry and this one are like two peas in a pod. Like, they just are very close. This my middle son here, he's usually the one who takes care of Henry the most. And so he and Henry have a good relationship with each other. And as does my little one. So she kept going over, and sometimes she would just put her hand on him and just like want to be there, kind of putting her hand on him. And she would kind of look at him, and then she would look up at me, and she would just kind of pat him a little bit. So it was good. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Sherry. Yes, it was cute. So things are good. Things are good, good, good. So we've lots of stuff. I stopped this morning quick at the shop after dropping the other kids off at school and grabbed a bunch of stuff to share with you guys today. I just got a full collection online this morning. And if anybody ordered stuff from that collection, I'm going to talk about it in a little bit, but all of those invoices went out this morning. And then pretty soon, hopefully after the live today, I'm going to do stitch along invoicing. So over between today, tomorrow, my hope is to get all of it wrapped up over these next couple days. Hello, Chris. So keep an eye out for your invoices. They should be coming over the next couple days. Okay, so I have some news for you. First of all, for Stitchin' with Lori Club members, don't forget that we have a meeting tonight. Our Stitchin' with Lori Club meeting is tonight. I sent the link out in our Stitchin' with Lori Facebook group. So the link is out there. Remember, you need to have that link in order to join, because it's not a public live. It's a private one. So you need the link in order to be able to do that. So don't forget that tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on our YouTube channel, we have the Stitchin' with Lori Club meeting for February. And then there are some other things. I've told you guys this a couple times, but I'm going to share one more time for one last hurrah before I place this order. This collection is Prairie, and it's by Lori Holt, and it's coming in July. And I will be ordering this probably tomorrow. So I have to place my order. The time has come. I have to order. And I always like to give you guys plenty of notice so that you can secure your items, because oftentimes, especially as time gets close, people get really anxious about getting their stuff secured. And sometimes then it can be too late. So make sure that you head out there and secure your items. Gayleen, no, the actual meeting is on YouTube. And I sent the link in the February newsletter email. So it's in there as well. And that email was sent like, I don't know, right in the middle of the month, like the 12th, something like that. 14th, maybe someplace around there. So that link is also in that email that I sent like a week or two ago. Hello, Lori. One, if I haven't ordered one already, please. Okay. So I will check on that, Valeria. I have my notebooks. I can make notes. I feel like you have, but I will check on that. So really quick to refresh your memory, this is Prairie, and these are the things we have available to order. They have 2 boxed kits with this collection. So this is Shoe Fly Stars. This is out there for reservation at happylittlestitchshop.com. And this is Wildflowers Table Runner. It's another boxed kit. And this one is also available for reservation at happylittlestitchshop.com. This is her main sew-along quilt with this collection. So she's doing a sew-along for this starting at the end of August. And this is the Prairie Meadow Sew-Along Quilt Kit by Lori Holt. And this one you can reserve in the shop as well. So Jen says, has anyone else ever expressed interest in the Lori Club meeting? No, they have not, but that's a good point. And I think that we could do that. We don't have a fabulous turnout at night. So if it would be one thing if we had like, a crazy amount of people showing up at night, then I would be more hesitant to change that. But we really don't have a big turnout. The last few months we haven't anyway. And so I would be totally open to that. You're welcome, Gayleen. Are you ordering the whole fabric collection? Yes, Kim, I will be ordering this entire fabric collection for sure. We also have fat quarter bundle reservations out there for this collection and Prairie half yard bundle reservations out there for this collection. So yes, we will have the complete collection in the shop. And then also there are lots of notions. So the quilted bag is out there for reservation. And then a lot of these notions that you see, these you can all click the notify me button. So you can search for Prairie. All these notions should pop up. I would search for Prairie by Lori Holt. If you just search for Prairie, you'll probably pull up a bunch of Prairie Schooler stuff. But if you search for Prairie by Lori Holt, it should bring up the reservations that we have for this collection. And then a lot of these notions, you can click on that to bring up the product and then click on the notify me button because I'll look at those quantities when I go to place my order. I'll look at those quantities so that I'm sure that I'm ordering enough. Is Prairie applique, says Tammy 13? Yes, it is. Yep. So there is a so there's a bag of So Simple Shapes right here for the Prairie Meadow Sew Along kit. Love that you're starting to carry half yards reservations. Yes, which I started to do that as I do with most things when people request it. So if I get a request for it, that's why I always say don't hesitate to contact me and request stuff because that's how most of it has started. If people start to ask for it and I know that there's a demand at our shop for it, then I'm happy to support that. But oftentimes I don't know if my customers are looking for that for me or if they're getting that someplace else. And so people started to request half yard bundles for different collections. And I was like, yes, I would be happy to. So anytime you have an idea or a request or something that you'd like me to carry, please just let me know. The key is to letting me know far enough in advance that I can put it out there like with enough notice before I have to order it. Hello, Martha. Love Thursday live chat days. I know, Tammy, me too. I'm loving applique too. So consider this your last final warning, last call on Prairie, because I'm going to be ordering it tomorrow. So if you like any of the stuff in the Prairie collection, head out to happylittlestitchshop.com and order it. Because I'm going to be ordering it tomorrow. And then not too far behind Prairie is going to be Bee Plaids. I've already ordered this, but this is coming next month. So there are still some reservations out there for that too. And it's coming in March. And so if you want to snag something, then go out and snag it. All I need for the remix blocks of the month. Okay, Susan, do you see? Does anyone know what this is? Hello, Vicky. Look what I made. I just am so happy when I can have time to So nothing should say sold out from the Prairie collection because I haven't put limits on it yet. Like, I'm taking all the orders right now. There are no limits on it, so it shouldn't say sold out. The notions will say sold out, and I've done that on purpose. So then it allows you to have that notify me button, and then you can click that. But for any of the kits, fat quarter reservations, half yard bundles, none of those should say sold out until I put a limit on them. So this So Simple Shapes remix, okay? We've had this club in existence for about longer than 9 months actually, because I think we took a break during December maybe, so probably 10 months or so. Um, we're hoping will be smaller bundles than half yard, fat quarter. Brandy, the Lori Holt Gingham collection. I have a half yard bundle out there as well for that now. I didn't for the longest time because I forgot to put it out there. And then thankfully, Jen contacted me and was like, Angela, what's your problem? No, she wasn't like that. I'm just kidding. But she's like, are you going to put a bundle out there? And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't done that yet. So for the B Gingham, there's a fat quarter bundle available to reserve. And there's also a half yard bundle out there now. But that I just put out there over the last probably week or so. I don't know. All my weeks are running together. Maybe it's been 2 weeks, but fairly recently. So we've been doing the So Simple Shapes remix with Lori for probably about 10 months-ish or so. And I shared with you last week all the different blocks that I've made for the So Simple Shapes remix. And now, Jen, I would never. Hello, Barbara. And so now Lori has introduced this kind of twist on the So Simple Shapes remix club. She's doing a mini series within the club um, to make a quilt out of these adorable little star blocks. And so, of course, I couldn't wait to make one because they're so cute. I mean, I love stars anyway. And then you put a little applique block in the middle of it, and it's like two worlds have collided and created this beautiful star applique baby. And so, babies are really happy. And I love these little blocks. Yes, the fat quarter should be out there. If you don't see it, Brandy, let me know. But B Gingham's fat quarter bundle should be out there. So she just introduced this probably almost a week ago, last Friday, I think. And the idea behind it is she's going to do 2 blocks a month that are like this. I have not made the other one because I'm missing some fabric. I happen to have all the fabric for this one. I had to order a couple bolts, and so those are already on order. As soon as they ship them to me, I'm going to get kits cut up and get invoices sent for the Remix Club so that we can make our first 2 blocks for our Remix quilt. So the Remix block of the So Simple Shape Remix block of the month club, because it will actually be 2 blocks each month, is online. And I'm hoping more and more people will sign up for it and join us, because we will be making 2 of these blocks each month. And at the end of it, it lasts for 10 months. So at the end of it, we will have 20 blocks that we will put into a quilt and have a beautiful remix, unique Lori Holt quilt that we can all enjoy. So that's super exciting. So here's my first block. Like I said, I haven't made the second one because I don't have the fabric yet for it. I haven't sent invoices out for it yet because I'm waiting on a couple bolts of fabric to arrive so that I can get them made and then sent out to you. But in the meantime, if there is anybody out there who wants to join our So Simple Shape Remix Club, it's online at happylittlestitchup.com. And you can join it, and then you can be on the list, and you can get all of the blocks to make the quilt. Ta-da! Okay. Tammy, I'm glad she's doing a quilt out of them. Me too. I mean, she's going to mix it up. She will go back to doing it the other way. I don't think it's going to be just quilt after quilt, but I really like this mix up for a period of time. You know, I think it's a really fabulous idea. And then I think it'll be fun to go back to making some individual blocks and making some smaller projects. You know, I think by the time we're done with this, it'll be nice for change. I'll do that for a while, and maybe she'll have another change. I don't know. But I think it's nice to switch it up here and there. I love star blocks too. My favorite. Me too. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh. It looks so amazing. Thank you, Margaret. Looks fabulous. Thank you, Brandy. Are you sold out of the cookbook bundles? What bundles, Martha? What bundles? Fat quarter bundles? I don't think so. I have a ton of them at the shop, so I really don't think so. Is that what you mean? There should be plenty of fat quarter bundles in the shop for cookbook. And if you're talking half yard, I think there's one half yard bundle reservation available out there that it looks like it's still online. And I have enough to cut up, I think, one more, maybe more. If somebody else wants a half yard of cookbook, just a half yard bundle of cookbook, just email me and I can check my stock. I know that there's one SKU that is back ordered. I think I have everything else, and I think I have enough of that SKU to make a few half yard bundles, but I would just want to double check before I for sure commit to anybody. Sherry, I'm so glad that you showed that block. When everyone kept saying mini, I thought they were small 6-inch blocks, and I don't love making small blocks. That's awesome. No, so the middle part is a 6-inch block. Whoa, that's a 6-inch. But then we add all the star pieces and it turns into a 12-inch block. So it's very, very cute. I loved it. I had a lot of fun making it. And it's easy peasy, like it feels very manageable. The applique isn't too much. I didn't poke a bunch of holes in it. Like it went very, very well. It was a very relaxing, nice sewing time. I don't have any of the shapes. Well, we have all of the shapes. And so for these, so each month, here's the answer to your question. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Each month, the shapes could be different. So for the first 2 blocks that she just released, the shapes that are being used are Autumn Love. So she's using shapes from the Autumn Love So Simple Shape kit to make the first 2 blocks, but the next 2 blocks could be different. So each month, for those who are signed up, I typically send out a newsletter at the beginning of the month-ish that says, here's the So Simple Shape remix blocks for this month. Let me know if you just need fabric only or if you need fabric and shapes. And that helps me to know, because a lot of people already have the shapes, some people don't. And so then that helps me to know what to include on your invoice instead of having to go back and forth. When everybody responds, I just put a note in my spreadsheet so that I know exactly what everybody needs. And then I can go through my spreadsheet and send out invoices really quick. And then everybody has what they need. So usually I send out a newsletter, show you pictures of the blocks, let you know what shapes you need, and then you let me know if you need that included in your invoice or not. And I try to send it out far enough in advance so that I can have time to get them if I need it. I have a ton of So Simple Shapes in stock, so I'm not concerned about it yet. But if there's by chance a collection that she uses that I don't have, I will send out an email like as soon as she releases those blocks so then I can get everybody's information so then I can place an order and make sure that I have everybody covered. So, okay, someone was looking for the kit for the chicken salad. So, Martha, it says that I'm sold out online. And I think that I have a couple that there's a chance that I have a couple that I'm kind of holding on to for a couple people. But if they don't follow through on that, then I can certainly make those available. And the other thing, I can make more kits. I have plenty of stuff to make more kits, except for this backyard, the background fabric, which is on back order. If they don't mind the substitution, I would be happy to do that. The substitution would likely be Bee Cross Stitch Cottage, the white with the little cottage cross stitches, because it's very similar to, well, I mean, it doesn't have the red, but these are, kind of little cross stitch X's. So that's likely the background that I would be able to do for them. So if they don't mind that substitution, then I could get a kit to them. If they want this background that's on here, It's going to be a little bit until that fabric is available again. Brandy says, can you get the Granny Chic teapot pattern? I have it. I have it for you. Ask me to include it on your invoice if you want it right away. Because I have it. I just need to get it online. I made my remix star too, but I used what I had of Lori's fabric. I'm pretty sure I joined the remix group. Yes, you sure did, Marcella. Thank you for explaining it to me. You are welcome, Susan. Hello, Lori Walt. And then, of course, I have to share my Percy. I got him finished. We became friends again after a rough start. We got together Monday night and we put together Percy together. And I see some of you have just kept going. You are on a roll. You have made Pearl. You are moving on. I love seeing all the little chicken blocks. They're so darn cute. And I'm so glad that Percy and I worked it out. He's pretty cute. And it was fun once I was able to get back on track. So I'm really looking forward to making Pearl. And one of the questions I have for you guys is, do you want to continue to get together to have that sewing hour, or are you kind of over it? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Country Gal 854, hello. Well, it's always good to help your son make cookies. Hello, Cheryl. How many shape kits does Lori have? I only have chicken salad and would like to do the remix. What? Okay, we can figure this out. Because they're lettered. So she started with letter A. And she's on letter M. And letter M is what? Right in the middle of the alphabet. So that's like number 13. It's number 13. So she's got 13 kits. 13 So Simple Shape kits out. Chicken salad is number 13. So hopefully that helps you, Cheryl. But again, you can just add each month whenever she, like if you're part of the remix club, you can just add the shapes. And the nice thing about that is that you can slowly build up your So Simple Shape collection. It's not like you have to go out and get them all at once. You can just add them as they're used in the remix. And then that's what everybody else in the club has done. We've just added them as they've been called for in the remix stuff that Lori's doing. And then little by little, you're just building your collection. Love your Percy. Thank you. Percy is precious. I'm working on Pearl now. Almost done, says Marcella. I like the sewing hours, says Patty. And so does Tammy. I enjoyed the sewing hour. Time flew by. It was so much fun, says Brandy. Susan likes the sewing hour too. Yes, let's keep sewing together. I really enjoyed it. Okay, this is really good to know. My Percy is complete. Thank you for the recipe, Lori. My husband loved Percy's chicken casserole. Can't wait for the next recipe. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Carly says, what is the background fabric you don't have? Can you reorder? I can reorder, but it's on back order. That's the problem. I already have it on reorder. Actually, I have a lot of it on reorder, but Riley Blake Designs doesn't have it. It's on back order with them. Hello, Cindy. Nice to see you, Angela, and everyone. Nice to see you too. I'm late to the game and would love to start the project. Oh, good. The remix project or the chicken salad? Which one are you talking about, Carly? You're welcome, Cheryl. That way it's a little bit more manageable, and it's not a huge financial burden all at one time. When do you plan on doing the applique? What do you mean, Tammy? Angela, when do you plan on doing the applique? What applique? I've already appliqued all my chickens, so I've done all of that. They're complete. They are appliqued, trimmed, and complete. This is appliqued. I've gotten into the habit of just doing the applique right away. I've even caught up on my happy place with the blocks that I had done. They are now all appliqued. You are welcome, Carly. Even though I watched a few days later, says Chris, she loved the sewing hour too. Oh, good. Kim says the sewing hour was really nice since Lori joined us. So you would like to do sewing hour with Lori, but you would not like to do sewing hour with Angela and Happy Little Stitch Shop. Is that right, Kim? Carly says chicken salad. Oh, you would like to do the project. Well, if you send me an email, Carly, If you don't mind a different background, I would be happy to get that together for you. If you want to wait for the background, I believe this could always move up, but I believe the last date that I heard for that background fabric is April. I was talking about the chickens. Oh, yeah, so I've already appliqued those. Because you want me to do it during sewing hour? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the applique, so that's why I was so bummed when Percy was not working out, because I had tried to set aside time that night after we got done with our sewing hour to just go through the applique and have that block done. And then I ended up going through and making all of the pieces again that I had already made, and, using a shorter stitch length and doing all of that, and it worked so much better, but I've never had an issue with that before, so I'm a little perplexed as to why that was an issue this time. But I do really like the shorter stitch length for a lot of reasons, and of course, it makes sense, and I just hadn't thought about it before. So I'm really happy that I'm doing that, and it has also caused me to remember to change my stitch length when I go over there to do those pieces, which was the problem before. I kept forgetting to change it. It was all good, but it just took more time than I had hoped it would have. But now, watch out, Pearl. I'm coming for you. No, no, it was just nice. Oh, yes, it was so cool. Kim, I was just giving you a hard time. But yes, it was so cool for Lori to come and join us. I loved it. I loved it. I hope that she just joins in more and more and more. Like it would be awesome. It was so cool to have her there. I hope she had fun with it too. Um, and it's not often you get to make one of Lori Holt's quilts with her just kind of hanging out with you. Like that doesn't happen often. So that's pretty cool. I love the sewing hour, and I'm not even doing chicken salad, says Nancy. I'll place the order with the replacement fabric in the kit. I need the mug too. Okay. Okay. So let's email with each other to get that squared away, Carly, because I don't have the kit out there with the replacement fabric, but I can make, I can do an invoice for you to get that squared away with you. Jill, when you were turning Percy, were you sure to press the fabric out and not the interfacing? Yes. Yes. I mean, I've made a lot of different applique things and it's never gone like that. Like on occasion, I have poked a hole here and there, like nothing crazy, but it has never gone like that. Like never, not even the very first applique thing that I ever did. It's never gone like that. So it was very unusual. I don't know what the deal was. It was very weird, but it was a learning opportunity, and I'll always take that. I will always take a time to learn. I don't know if you were waiting until the end. Lori said in her video she is waiting to the end to do. Yes, she did, and then she's gonna do machine applique all of hers. For me, it works better for me to do them at the time that I make the block. And the reason for what she does, I think, if I understood correctly, is she goes through and she'll pick a blue color and she'll applique all of the blues and all of the blocks that go with that color. She'll do a red color and then she'll do all of the applique and all of the blocks that go with that color, which is smart. It's probably a more efficient use of time, but I feel like I don't have a chunk of time like that to devote to doing all the blocks at one time. And I know for me, it will likely never get done. So if I stay on top of it as I'm doing the blocks, and then I can say, okay, this block is completely done. I don't have to remember to go back and do something else with it. This block is done and it's just ready to go into the quilt when we get to that point. So that's the way that I'm doing it because I feel like that works for me and the chunks of time that I have available to be able to devote to sewing time. So that's why I'm doing it that way. I'm using the sewing hour to work on a crumb quilt. So please keep them going. I think it's been good motivation to keep on track. It has been for me anyway. I'm a little nervous about the stitching part, says Tammy. Are you going to do you know what kind of stitch you're going to do? Are you going to do a zigzag or a blanket or straight? Do you know that? That's the first step. And maybe you want to wait and see what Lori's doing. I think I think she mixes it up. I don't know. I feel like maybe she does a zigzag stitch most of the time, but I don't know that for sure. So you might wait until you see what she's doing. I don't know. I was bummed my sewing machine was making it hard to applique for the live. Tammy13 tried to help me after, but it was still being a bugger. I've got a few things to try, but might need a new machine. That is a bummer. Why is it not working? I wonder. I don't know. It should work. Like, I don't think you need a special machine to be able to do the applique. It should work, and I think Lori says that in her video. You don't need anything fancy, you just need a sewing machine that sews. That's frustrating, though. I can understand that frustration. That's how I felt with Percy. I was very frustrated. Okay, so chicken salad, make together. I've talked about the remix. I really hope people will sign up for it. The other thing that I wanted to do, we talked about this last time on the live, the new Bee's Knees stand that is coming out. And we had talked about me getting it out online so that you guys could reserve it. So I did that on Monday after our live. I went and did it right away. This is the one that Lori was talking about where it's that daisy color. It's very, very pretty. And the reservation is online right now. So if you want to get a Bee's Knees stand in your life, and this will be my first one, so I'm kind of excited about it. You can reserve this at happylittlestitchshop.com. And I think it's due next month. And then when I get it in, I'll invoice the balance too, and I'll get it out the door to you. I don't think I was. So Tammy says, do you think you might have been nervous because Lori was on? No, I don't think that I was. I didn't feel that way. But then, of course, I was like, of course, it has to happen today. Like, this has never happened before. And then it happens today. So, I mean, I was not, I was just frustrated more from the time standpoint than anything else. I did not feel nervous about Lori being on. I was really excited about her being on. And I wasn't upset afterwards. I was just really determined to catch up because I knew that if I missed that opportunity to catch up, that it would be gone. And I didn't want to fall behind. So I was just determined. I was focused and determined after the live stream. So I did not feel nervous. I felt excited. I was like super pumped that she joined. I was very happy about it. Valeria says, I can't find Lori Holt chicken salad too. Well, you have the kit already, Valeria. Do you want another chicken salad kit? I appreciate you having kept it real. You're welcome. I mean, that's the way that it is with me. I've never hidden my mistakes. I'm always very honest with you guys. Like this didn't work out. I was talking about this vintage Christmas. I'm a little nervous about this. It's just the way that it is. Nothing, it's very rare for things to go perfectly. That's just how it goes. I couldn't get the pieces to turn. It was like I needed to adjust the pressure of my presser foot, but my machine doesn't have that option. It's under the book stand. Hold on, Marcella. It's under, if you just search for knees, like I don't think I have anything else in the shop that has the word knees in it. So if you just go to happylittlestitchshop.com and you search for knees, it should come up. You can also search for book stand and it will likely pop up. But it's under coming soon notions is where I have it filed until it arrives. So it's under coming soon notions. But if you just use the search tab and put in book stand or knees, it will come up for you. I asked Lori about her applique stitch Monday. She does, or a zigzag, but a small one. She likes to secure her applique. Yeah. Yeah. So I thought she did a zigzag and she shortens it, I think, like Brandy said. How to release the sensor pressure to allow her to move on curves. Oh, I don't know how to do that. The lesson. Oh, you need week 2. Okay. That's okay, Valeria. I'll send you the link to that. It's on Lori's blog. And if you go to Google and you do chicken salad week 2 search, if you just put in the search bar chicken salad week 2, it will likely pop up. You might have to pop in there Chicken Salad by Lori Holt week 2, but it should come up for you. But I can always send you the link too. Knows the terminology. So what she said, duty calls, we'll watch. Bye, Patty. Valeria, we will help you out, my friend. You know, the other thing that I could do is just post it in our Happy Little Stitchers Club each week when, or somebody can, if somebody else wants to take that on, each week that the Lori's new blog post is released, we could just post it in Happy Little Stitchers, and that way, because Valeria, you're not the only one. There have been lots of people who have been like, I don't know where this is. So we can just post it in Happy Little Stitchers. That would be a good place for everybody to find it. Ah, yes, Tammy, that's tricky when you have so many specialty stitches to try to arrive at a good one that you want to use. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to share with you guys, this is the hot ticket of the Table Topper of the Month Club by Riley Blake Designs. I have more of these available that I just put in the shop this morning. So people have been asking about these. They've been like, can I get in on it? Is it too late to get the full 12 months? I don't want to be short a month. I have all 12 months. This is the first month. It just shipped, I don't know, sometime over the last few weeks. The second one I'm getting ready to invoice for right now. So this is the perfect time to jump into the Table Topper program, and you're not going to be behind. I'm actually working right now on the video for this one. Let me show you because I've got it right here. I'm actually working right now on making this first one. It's going to be so cute. And I'm doing a video for each one. And so there will be a video out there each month. I'm a little bit behind right now, and I apologize for that. I'm trying to get ahead. My plan is to finish this one and go right into the next one and then try to stay ahead. But there will be a video each month to make this together. And I'm going to be trying to go through step by step, which makes it a little bit longer to film the whole thing because it's going to be in more detail. But the Table Topper of the Month program has openings in it, and I would love for more people to sign up for it. So this is out at happylittlestitchshop.com. If you search for Table Topper, you should be able to reserve a spot, and then can make all those pretty table toppers with us. Here, I will show you on the back. These are all 12 of them. Marcella says, I want to do table toppers too. You can go out and reserve your spot. There are a few left. And so this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. This is the first one. It's called Spring Bunnies. And then the next one is this one right here. That's going to be shipping soon. So if anybody wants to join in that, the reservations at happylittlestitchshop.com, search for Table Topper, put through your reservation. As soon as I see that reservation order, I will send you an invoice for this kit. So then you can have that getting shipped to you right away. And then we'll be on track. Okay, so I wanted to be sure to tell you about that. I have a little list in front of me. We talked about Remix, we talked about Prairie, we talked about Chicken Salad, Stitch with Lori meeting tonight, Easter Parade. You guys, this collection is so darn cute. I can't even remember if I shared it with you last time, but this is Easter Parade. It is in the shop. We have the complete collection. It is listed in the shop. This is by Lindsay Wilkes. Let me just show you this panel. It is so cute. Oh, well, there's not as much of the bunny there as I thought there was going to be. So first of all, on this panel, you get these cute little scenes at the top with the plaid borders around it, which I love. And then look, it's stuck on me. Look at this bunny. Oh my gosh, with the umbrella. It is so cute. And then down at the bottom, you get more cute pictures down there. So the Easter Parade quilt kit, I think maybe I did tell you guys this, is sold out, but I ordered more to offer more. Look, it looks like I'm the head of the bunny. I'm sorry. Might be losing it. I don't know. So I have ordered more to offer more Easter Parade quilt kits, and it's on the way to me now. It's shipping to me right now, and I would love to make one for my little one. So we've had lots of requests for the cute Easter Parade quilt kits. And are you going to get more? Yes, I am getting more. And the fabric's on the way to me right now. And then I will cut more up and make them available in the shop. So if you want an Easter Parade quilt kit, just be sure to click that notify me button. And then as soon as I restock them, you will get an email to be informed that it's in stock again. Midnight Garden, I am working, Kim, right now on trying to figure out how to catch up on a lot of the quilt-alongs that we had on the radar, and then due to like shipping delays and collections all coming at one time in December and January, and trying to keep caught up with all of that stuff. Some of the quilt-alongs have fallen to the wayside a little bit. And trust me when I tell you that that bothers me to no end. Like, it drives me crazy that we have not kept up with that stuff, and I really, really apologize for that. It's just stuff got really, really busy for a while there, and so, my attention had to be elsewhere. But that is on the list, as well as a bunch of other ones that I am hoping to catch up on by fitting in here and there throughout the year. So, stay tuned for that. I'm looking at times to fit everything in. This Dresden quilt is another one, and this one, I've had a lot of questions about where's the pattern for it? There's not really a pattern. I just put it together. Like, some of the pattern is just in my head. I mean, it's just a Dresden quilt so there's no like written pattern for it, but we're going to go through it step by step on the YouTube channel. We're going to have like a Dresden series, and we're going to go through making this quilt. So this is kind of at the top of the list right now because people have gotten their kits and they're waiting for instruction on what to do with it. Um, and so I'm going to try to get one of these videos up very, very soon, and we can start making some progress there, and then fit in all of these other things that I really want to fit in and that need to be caught up on. So I hope that answers your question. Stephanie, do you have the book that came with your machine? It should show you how to change the foot pressure. Adorable. Just I just cracked up at you, Angela. Did you? Because sometimes I just feel like a dork because I don't get immediate response, you know? And so then I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. If I were with people face to face and I did something and I got a laugh, then I would be like, okay, that was funny. But I just don't know. I don't know if you guys are like, oh my gosh, who is this person? And why am I watching this right now? Her blog posts are not the easiest to find. Yes. So I think it's a good idea to try to share it each week in our group. Like, just put a link in our Happy Little Stitchers group. So if I don't see somebody else do it, then I will try to remember to do that each week on Monday. Just share it there and then everybody can find it. Sandy says, Angela, I love your humor and goofiness. It's great. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. For Love of Nature by Teresa. I hate to bug you, but I need to budget for it. Last I heard, Sarah, was February. Let me do a quick search. Hold on. Because today, Riley Blake Designs has been shipping stuff to me like crazy. I mean, I've gotten so many emails from them today about stuff that they are shipping today. So let me see, I open my email and then I get distracted. For the love of nature, let me just look really quick right now to see if I've gotten anything for the love of nature. And I can tell you. That's all no. The only thing I have in here is from when the yardage shipped back in December. Um, so the last that I heard about For the Love of Nature was February. Let me check one more thing. Let me check one more thing. Oops. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to go super fast. So, I mean, February is wrapping up. So I'm hoping, because I haven't heard that there's further delay, I'm hoping that that means it's any day now. Um, but usually also at the end of the month, Riley Blake Designs does a really good job of sending out notification about further delays. So that could be coming. But since I haven't heard anything, that's also hopeful. Okay, my gosh. Let's see if that makes a difference. It's not showing it to me at all. Okay, so I'm gonna have to follow up with I'll follow up with Riley Blake Designs. I'll just send an email to them and ask what the deal is with it. And then Sarah, if you don't hear from me, just send me an email. But I will send my person a message. How much was the Easter Parade kit, please? I need it in my life. It's so cute. It's very, very reasonable. Let me look. Easter Parade kit. You can also see the price at happylittlestitchshop.com and just search for Easter Parade kit. $49.98. That's the price of the kit. $49.98. And then the kit, it's a free pattern on Riley Blake Designs website. So the kit includes fabric for quilt top and binding. So then, and you don't need the pattern because that's free. And then you'll just need backing. So $49.98 for the quilt top and binding. First time watching. Hello, Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope that I'm not turning you off from our channel. I hope that you will subscribe and come back again and again. Okay, says Kim, I'm just trying to plan for the next few months. I have another wedding quilt to make. I know, and I am so sorry. It really is driving me crazy about these quilt longs. Like I was just talking to Brandy maybe last night about it. I can't remember. But somebody recently I was talking to about this. So it's going to be out there. We're going to do it at some point. Trust us, says Sharon. You are funny. I just ordered 2 Easter panels. Angela, thank you for showing it. It's so cute. This collection is darling. I mean, Sugar and Spice. I wasn't kidding when I said that Sugar and Spice was super, super cute. And I thought there's nothing that could be cuter. And this is adorable. I really want to make one for my little one. And it should go together quickly. The quilt will go together quickly because it's just a panel and then some borders. So it'll go together fast. Fast, fast, fast. When the YouTube video posts, I hope it freezes to that spot. Your head is the money. Oh my gosh. Happy afternoon, Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. Hello, Vicky. Margaret, are you still planning on having? Yes, I sure am. I'm looking for that one for Christmas in July, quilt long. So that's what I'm thinking about in my head is a Christmas in July. We might do a couple of those blocks. And that one should go fairly quickly because those applique blocks should be kind of easy. So, and I have a little bit more cutting to do on those kits in order to be able to invoice and get those out the door. But Margaret, I'm looking at Christmas in July potentially. Yes. Oh, yes. Sarah D says, thanks. I'm jealous of all the yardage. And I know if I ordered yardage, then the next day it will be there. Yes. Won't be, will be there. I think so too. Marsha, thank you so much. Marsha, you are too sweet. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. we are looking at having these super chats. So somebody said this a few weeks ago, like, what is a super chat? Da, da, da. And I was trying to explain it. And then somebody said, you know, a lot of places use it to um, improve their tech, like as a tech budget to improve their streams and stuff like that. And so I said that I kind of didn't really think about it. And I said it to my husband. He's like, oh, that's a really good idea. So we are going to look into doing that and maybe try to get like an actual overhead camera so that when we do videos and hopefully someday when I'm not shipping and fulfilling orders and cutting kits and doing all of these other things, hopefully I will have more time to devote to that kind of stuff. That's my hope, fingers crossed. And then there can actually be an overhead camera for stitching or for sewing or for all of that stuff to allow you guys to see better. So we are looking into that. So thank you so much for the super chat. I'm excited about it because now we're kind of working on a budget to have better tech stuff. So that's exciting. Country Gal 854. Kim says, no worries. Thank you for your understanding. I appreciate it. Margaret says, Christmas in July would be so fun. That's what I thought. Thank you, Margaret. Rebecca says, how do I become part of the Little Stitchers group? Valeria, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Valeria. She did a super chat and she says, you are awesome. You are awesomer, Valeria. Rebecca, how do I become part of the Little Stitchers group? It's a Facebook group. So if you go to Facebook and you search for Happy Little Stitchers, it's our group on Facebook and it will ask you to answer some questions. Don't worry if you don't know all the answers. It's not like you're not going to be allowed into the group, but you have to answer a few questions and then you'll be approved to be in the group and you can be part of the Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. Kim, I absolutely love my grandma's lunch and table runner. I still need to put the borders on, but today is not the day to use my rotary cutter. It might cut my finger and burn my thumb. Oh no. Yeah, put yourself in a little bubble, Kim. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was Easter Parade. Super cute. I still have a lot more stuff to share with you, so I want to get through this. Reflections. This is another partial collection that has arrived. We have Fat Quarter Bundles. This is Reflections by, oh no, I can't read it. Mogstad, I believe is her name. But it's a very pretty collection. Look at these colors. And we have some yardage in the shop for this. We have Fat Quarter Bundles. So Reflections is here. Also, I listed yardage for She Who Sews, the best of She Who Sews by Jay Wecker Frisch. So we have Fat Quarter Bundles in the shop for the best of She Who Sews. We have yardage in the shop, and I have more yardage that just arrived because they shipped me half of the collection and I was due the rest of it, and some of that just arrived not that long ago, so I need to get the rest of it in the shop. But there's a chunk of yardage in the shop already, and Fat Quarter Bundles are out there. So the best of She Who Sews by Jay Wecker Frisch. As I was putting this into the shop, I was going through each bolt like one by one to do it. There are some really fun prints in here. Like people could do some really, really fun stuff with this collection. And I hope that they do. And I hope that they share it so that I can see it and enjoy it. So the best of She Who Sews. So when you search for this online, just make sure you put in the best of She Who Sews. Because it's not just She Who Sews. I think if you just put in She Who Sews, it would probably come up too. But the collection is actually called The Best of She Who Sews. Jill! Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Jill just gave us a super chat too. Thank you so, so much, you guys. Our tech budget is official. It's happening. Thank you. Yes, please heal quickly, Kim. Then we also have Flirt by Sweetwater has arrived. Kids have been cut up for this. All the invoices have gone out for this one. We have some layer cakes in the shop for anybody who needs a layer cake of Flirt. We have a little bit of yardage. We don't have the complete collection, but we do have a chunk of yardage. And we have panels in the shop. So this is the heart quilt panel. And this one is the sampler quilt panel from Flirt. So those panels are in the shop and ready to head out the door. Gotta move some of this stuff so I don't forget the giveaway at the end. Here's going to be the giveaway for today. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Sherry, thank you so much. You guys are crazy. Love everything. Oh my gosh, Tammy. What is happening? You're going to make me even more red than I already am. Sherry, thank you. She says, love everything you do for us. That is really, really sweet. I appreciate that. And Tammy, I'm adding to your overhead camera fund for the best quilt shop around. You are so sweet, Tammy. Thank you so, so much. Jacqueline says, sorry, I'm just joining. I know this is the quilting live stream. Could you please put a reservation for Corgi Caboodle chart from Plum Street, please? Yes, I will try to do that. Are you Jacqueline, are you part of the animal stacks? No, you just want the chart by itself because that will be part of our animal stack stitch along. And I can't recall if you're in that or not. But if you're not, and you just want the chart by itself, yes, I can absolutely do that for you. Of course. I saw your picture of your corgis. They are so cute. As soon as you own a corgi, you have to have a soft spot for them. I miss our Jersey. She was very, very quirky, but she was just cute as could be. She was a fun dog. Martha says, well, you have done such a great job. So I'm so proud of you. You are such a blessing. Thank you. My goodness. Kathy! I'm going to be so thrown off. Oh my gosh. Kathy B, thank you so, so much. You guys know how to overwhelm a girl. Oh my goodness. Thank you very, very much, Kathy. It's super nice of you guys. No, not part of the animal stacks, but I would love to get the corgi chart. Okay, I've got you covered, Jacqueline. I will hook you up for that. Okay, then I grabbed a lot of boxed quilt kits to be able to share with you guys. And the last one that I have here is brand new. I just put on the shop website this morning. But there are a bunch here. Some have been in the shop for a little bit, and I brought them just to refresh everybody's memory. This one is the Hope in Bloom quilt kit, which I shared with you a while back. But this is in... to help the Breast Cancer Research Foundation's cause. And so proceeds from this, Riley Blake Designs is donating $10,000 towards the Breast Cancer Foundation. And so this quilt kit is in honor of breast cancer research. And it's called Hope in Bloom. And it was designed by Jessica Dayan. And the quilt size finishes at 81.5 by 81.5. And you get this beautiful box. And look, all of that goodness inside. Jacqueline says, thank you so, so, so much. You are the best, Angela. You are welcome. You are so welcome. Us corgi moms need to stick together. Nicole, just joining in. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. Carrie, Angela, I saw in a video that you shouldn't look at bananas as fruit, but herbs, since it doesn't have a hard stem. Really? Really? So then you're trying to convince me to eat bananas. Is that what's happening, Carrie? You and my mom should get together. My mom's like, oh my gosh, you were the worst child to feed. Hope and Bloom fabric is so pretty. Can't wait to get mine put together. I can't wait to see it put together. Kim, I know you got it. I know Valeria has it too. I can't wait to see people make it. Gary. Cindy says, oh, everyone should subscribe and ring that bell. Give thumbs up. Angela is really kind and helpful and has a wonderful sense of humor. She does great videos and explains things very well. Thank you, Cindy. That means a lot, you guys. Thank you so, so much. And yes, please subscribe. Please give us thumbs up and please click that bell. I always forget to tell people that, but then you get notified when there are new videos. This is the Quilt Trail quilt kit by Tara Reid. This has been popular, quite popular for Wisconsinites, actually. A lot of people from Wisconsin have ordered this, but it's very, very pretty. This is the finished quilt. This is what the quilt looks like right there. And it finishes at 61.5 by 71. So this is in the shop, ready to ship, and we do have backing yardage available for it as well. Sharon Snow. Sharon. But she needs bifocals. Oh my gosh. You know, I was doing the applique. I was sewing down my stuff the other day. And I cannot tell you how nice it is to have time in the sewing room. I mean, this week has been so scattered and I've been super stressed about like shop stuff and not being available because I've had family stuff that has required my attention with my kid having mouth work done. And so I want to be here and that's like where I need to be, but it's also I get really stressed about not being able to keep up doing the other stuff that needs to be done. But the other perk has been it has been so nice to have time in my sewing room, you guys, to get some sewing done and to keep up with this stuff and to play with that and to do all of these things. It has been so nice and so therapeutic. Like it's just been very, very nice. But I was at my sewing machine the other day. Oh, and it looks like my little one unthreaded my machine. I was at my sewing machine the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot see. So I nearly went and grabbed my stitchy readers in order to use while I was at the sewing machine. But my mom has been like, Angela, for heaven's sakes, for the love of Peter, just get some bifocals. You are old enough. You are old enough to have bifocals, young lady. And so I'm melting a little bit into the idea of having bifocals. So yes, it's true. I need bifocals. It might happen. And she thinks she's a rabbit some days. You never know. Love it. Yes, isn't it pretty? That Quilt Trail kit, Tammy? It's so pretty. Sharon, how is your son doing? He's good. He's good. He's still recovering. I mean, he's still got a couple days to kind of get through before he can be kind of back to mainly normal activities and stuff like that. But he's doing really well. A lot better than I expected. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is not gonna be fun." Like, it's just not gonna be fun. And it was rough at first, but he has been doing well. And like I said, we've been keeping on top of the pain meds. Like they tell you you need to give it like this, like clockwork. And so we've been doing that. And I think that's really helped. Yay, mom, says Sharon. She knows what she's talking about. You should schedule you a couple blocks of time a week to sew. Yes, I should. And that has really occurred to me, Jen, over these last couple days. Like, I just, my focus is always get to the shop, get orders out. Like, get to the shop and ship, 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 ship. That's what I'm like doing all of the time. Or cut, 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 cut. And so I'm always pushing, pushing, pushing to keep up with that stuff. And then I thought, just over these last couple days, well, maybe I should schedule a block of time for filming and then like really focus on that. And not, I'm just always pulled to, I need to get you guys what you need. And until I get help in to help with some of that stuff, I just need to find a better balance, I think. Yes, it's so true. When you do that, it fills you up and then it makes you better in all other areas of life. You're so true. It's so right. You're so right. It's so true. Mhm. Sorry, but I'm not very learned in YouTube stuff. What does a super chat mean? Vicky, no, I did not know what a super chat was until somebody gave me one. A super chat is like money that viewers give you to put towards, in our case now, like a tech budget to help with some technology stuff to make our videos better. Or it's kind of like a tip jar of ways. That's how I've heard it described. I'm not sure that I really understand it, but it's a way for your community members to support what you're doing, I guess. That's great to hear, Angela. Our souls truly are fed by needle and thread. So true, Sharon. Mom knows best. Do what she says, says Sandy. There are several other people looking for that chart. Is it okay to tell them they can reserve it here? Of course. Yes, please do. Providing they know it might take you a few days before you can get it listed. Yes, absolutely. Please, please do. What happened to your cutter? I forgot her name. Her name's Joan. She is still helping, except her and her husband take a winter vacation for like 6 weeks-ish, and they go south, and so she's gone for the next 6 weeks. Um, but she is fabulous, and I didn't realize how helpful that would be. You know, I drug my feet for so long, and my husband was like, "Angela, you have to do something. You have to get help." And I was like, "I don't know if I can do that." And there are so many aspects that you have to look at to how can how's it going to affect us the financial side? How's it going to affect, there's so many different things. And then one day I was on my way home, quite literally like pulling my hair out, and I picked up the phone because somebody had given me her name and said she's quilted for years. Like she does this. She goes around to shops and this is what she does. She's been doing it for years. So she's very experienced in exactly what you want her to do. And so I just picked up the phone, like spur of the moment, stopped thinking about it, stopped mulling it over. I picked up the phone and I was like, "Do you remember we spoke like a few months ago? And are you interested in this still?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it would be great." And she came the next day. She started the next day. It was crazy. And it was so helpful. And it's just been fabulous. But she is retired. And so this is their time to have together, which I think is also fabulous. Oh, Angela, when I got my bifocals, I was a little sad because I suddenly realized all the beautiful details that I had been missing for a while. Oh, I for sure need to get new glasses, and maybe bifocals will be part of that. How do we give money to a super chat? I don't know that. I think there's a button somewhere, but I don't know that for sure. Would you like me to interview to interview for the position, Tammy? Angela, will we get to meet her? I don't know. I have to ask if she's comfortable with that. I don't know. And I don't want to share a lot of information with you about her because I haven't really asked her if she's comfortable with that. So uh but just know that she's been super helpful. She's like a sweetheart. And I'm really glad that I spontaneously reached out that day. Okay. The other kits that we have in the shop right now are Prairie Days by Bunny Hill Designs to make this beautiful quilt. Perfect for 4th of July. Prairie Days by Bunny Hill Designs. This finishes at 53 by 60. It's very, very pretty. It's very pretty. And we have Morning Light by Lindsay Cole McCrae for Moda. Morning Light. That's what the quilt looks like. I actually feel like, is this really called Morning Light? Spring Migration. See, it drives me crazy. Like, just call it what it is. Spring Migration is actually the name of this. So if you search for Spring Migration, then you will find it. Don't search for Morning Light because you won't find it out there. Because the collection is called Morning Light. The actual name of the kit is Spring Migration. Very pretty. And then Beautiful Day by Corey Yoder is in the shop. And oh my goodness, it is beautiful. It was appropriately named. So we have the whole collection. We have the complete collection of yardage. We have bundles, like fat quarter bundles, pre-cuts. We also have a few quilt kits that are offered in the shop. And then this is the box quilt kit. So a few quilt kits that we cut up that are offered in the shop. One is called Picket Fence. That might be the only one that we have. We did some Star Twist because some people reserved that, but I'm not sure that we have extras in the shop. So maybe Star Twist. The other one is Picket Fence, which is really cute with some houses and some picket fences. So cute. And then this one is called Simply Beautiful by Corey Yoder. It comes in this boxed kit. We have a bunch of these in the shop. So I would love it if you're looking for the Simply Beautiful kit. I would love for you to come to Happy Little Stitch Shop to get it. But this collection is really lovely. Really lovely. I know I've shipped it to some of you guys out there. Isn't it beautiful? It's really, really pretty. So that is in the shop. Simply Beautiful Quilt Kit by Corey Yoder. And then this is the new kit that I just it just arrived. I just got it in the shop this morning. Sandy says, I'm so glad you finally have someone to help me. Me too. Me too. Nikki, when you type, there's a, you can add it there. Oh, thank you, Martha. I didn't know that. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Okay, look. This is Hot Tamale. This is a collaboration between all of the Riley Blake designers, or a lot of the Riley Blake designers, and they collaborated to make fabric for the Red Hot fabric collection by Riley Blake Designs. And this is the boxed kit that came out of that collection. And the kit is called Hot Tamale. And don't be fooled, because the box is pretty like this, but this isn't what the quilt kit looks like, or the quilt looks like. Oh, look. Just pull it right out without having to take the whole thing apart. This is the Hot Tamale quilt. This is what it looks like. It's called Hot Tamale. It's by Riley Blake Designs. It comes in this beautiful keepsake box, and it is in the shop right now. And for those of you who reserved it, I sent out invoices this morning, and we have backing in the shop as well. If you search for Red Hot, that is the backing yardage that will come up for you. So that is Hot Tamale. And I have one more thing to share with you. I was busy this morning getting a bunch of stuff online. And so, hello, Ren. Angela, will you be doing a tutorial on the Dresden quilt? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, that's on the top of my list to get that done soon. Like I'm hoping early March. Sandy says, I'm so bummed it isn't a pieced kit. What? Oh, the Simply Beautiful one? Is that what you're talking about, Sandy? I also have Enchanted Meadow. And of course, I forgot to bring any of it. And I even forgot to pull the storyboard to bring. But do you guys remember Enchanted Meadow by Beverly McCullough? It's so, so darling. Hold on. I know we're running a little bit late, but I really want to show this to you because it is such an adorable collection. It has arrived. We have the complete collection. It is all listed in the shop. We have fat quarter bundles. We have pre-cuts. I have been actually, Joan, before she left, cut up kits. And so the invoices went out this morning for everyone who reserved kits from this collection. But remember, this is Enchanted Meadow by Beverly McCullough. So that quilt right there on the front is called A Walk in the Woods. And Beverly is actually doing a quilt along for that. That is starting. When is it starting? Starting March 7th. So the week after next. So we have a few of these quilt kits left in the shop. A Walk in the Woods, if you want to join in Bev's sew along and make this adorable quilt. Look at those trees. We have that one in the shop. And we also have this one called Starry Meadow. That one is in the shop as well. Ready to ship. Like it's cut up, it's listed in the shop, it's ready to ship. And then I just need to show you some of the collection yardage to refresh your memory. But look at that. She's got her little floral hedgehog, her little floral bunny. There's a fox out here. She has some really pretty florals. And then I have to show you, first of all, this denim color. I'm kind of loving denim right now. And so all those cute little critters are on the denim color. It comes in songbird. It also comes in coral, maybe. I'm not green. And there are some corals in here too. But I need to show you this mushroom fabric. Look at that mushroom print. It is so cute. And it's in like a little embroidery hoop. Look at that. It's so darling. So that mushroom print comes in pink and it comes in songbird, which looks like that. like need to find a use for that print because it's so cute. And it comes in this adorable red right there. Little embroidery hoop with a little mushroom on the inside. You can't get much cuter than that. And then all of these critters are just darling. This collection, I'm really excited that we have the whole collection in the shop, and um it's darling. I think Beverly did a fabulous job with it. Running late. I could listen to you all afternoon. I know. I try to keep it to a respectable amount of time. I will keep checking. Love the mushrooms. Aren't they adorable? So I will bring more Enchanted Meadow next week to share, but just trust me when I say that Enchanted Meadow is here. It's all listed in the shop. We've got quilt kits listed in the shop. If you reserved stuff, invoice has been sent, all of that good stuff. It's all happened. So, cookbook, wide backs, backing, invoices should be coming for that probably next week, but invoices will be coming soon. The wide back has arrived. It's in the shop. I need time to cut it. And then I'll have all of them cut and I'll start sending invoices. And so that'll be coming soon as well. I've had lots of questions about that. I'm super new to your channel shop. I reserved the Lori Hope Be Happy kit. When will those ship and will there be a stitch along like you were hosting for chicken salad? Yes. So Nicole, the Be Happy kits my goal is to ship them sometime in March. That kit, I will be honest with you, it has like so many cuts. So many cuts. It's a lot. Like it's a lot. So it is going to take me some time to get through cutting all those kits. I'm just going to be totally upfront and honest with you. My goal is to get them out to you in March. My goal is to start that stitch along in April. By then we will have finished or be wrapping up the chicken salad quilt. And so then that will slide right into that place. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. And so I'm super excited to make that. We're going to follow Lori's original plan. Like all of that stuff's going to be on her blog. So she's still going to be leading it. It's just that she's already led it and we're just kind of following it after the fact. So we're still going to look back at all of the stuff that's on her blog, and that's how we're going to follow along and make the quilt. But yes, we will be doing it either a video or live. I'm open to recommendations for that. Like, what do you guys want to do? Would you rather do it live or would you rather have a video provided to you? But there's a lot of cuts in that. I mean, like it's a ridiculous amount of cuts. If you don't have the booklet for the Be Happy kit, I have all of the booklets for you. So I have all of that here. It can be added to your invoice along with the So Simple shapes. I plan to just add those to people's invoices. But if some of you, I know you already got the book, you ordered it like as soon as it came out from me. And if you look in there, you can see all the cutting that needs to be done for this kit. And I knew it going into it, which is why I requested the collection a little bit early. And they did get some of it to me, but some more has been trickling in. And it's just going to take some time to get that cut. It's going to take some time, but it's coming. My goal is in March at some point. And then my goal is to start in April and have that quilt along slide right into the open spot of chicken salad. That mushroom print would be so cute on the back of Lori Holt's scrappy pattern. We got a sneak peek on. Oh, yes. That was really cute from her Happiness is Scrappiness book. That was really cute. Margaret, you are so right. That is really, really cute. Which, by the way, Happiness is Scrappiness is Happiness can be reserved at happylittlestitchup.com. I've gotten so many reservations for you guys. Thank you so much for reserving that with us. Live would be great, says Nicole. This is my first Lori Holt quilt and applique quilt. Thank you so much for offering this. You are welcome and good for you. I love it. I couldn't resist the Be Happy quilt because we're Happy Little Stitch Shop. And it seemed just perfect. It seemed perfect. Like we had to do it. We had to. We didn't have a choice in the matter. Hello, Vanessa. I know you're probably about to wrap it up, but I just wanted to say hi to all of my Happy Little Stitch Up friends. Hello, Vanessa. We are about ready to wrap up, but I'm super happy that you jumped out here to say hello. Thank you so much. You guys, thank you so, so much. I'm open to either one, whatever works best for you. I'll have to think about that, but I have really enjoyed it. Has really helped keep me on track to do these lives with you guys, to like make sure that my blocks are prepped and things are ready to go. Like it's forced me to set aside time to keep on track with it, which has been really helpful. Although these chicken blocks are really manageable. Like I think that's the other big thing, is that they're very simple to put together and they don't take a ton of time if you just set aside that chunk of time to do it. So you guys, thank you so much for all of your support today and for your support always and your encouragement of our happy little stitch shop. Thank you. I cannot thank you guys enough on behalf of me and my entire family, to be quite honest with you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. All 8 of us, all 9 of us, including Henry. And I have a giveaway for you. This is our giveaway for next week. We will do a drawing for this. These are 2 of Lori's zippy bags. Is that what they called? Yeah, zippy bags, zippy project bags. And we have a couple to give away to you as a prize for your support of our channel, for your support of our happy little stitch shop, for your support of our family business. I really appreciate it. So these are going to be up for grabs next week. We will do a drawing for them, and the winner will be announced on our next quilting live stream, which will be Thursday next week. So in order to be entered into the drawing, please be sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel and click that notification bell. Please also follow Happy Little Stitch Shop on Instagram or Facebook. And you can also join our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group on Facebook. Just go and search for Happy Little Stitchers and answer the questions, and we'll get you into that group. And there's a question after the video ends. Just answer the question in the comments section, and everybody who answers that question in the comments section will be put into the option for the drawing. We will do the drawing, and the winner will be announced next week on our quilting live stream. The next trick is that you have to come back next week and watch to see if you won, because then you have to email me to claim your prize. So don't forget to do that. Come and claim your prize so then you don't miss out on these fabulous bags. Double zipper, really cute fabric inside, super cute. So these are up for grabs for next week. So please, if you would like to win those bags, do all that stuff I just said. I'm not going to repeat it again. I'm not going to take up more of your time. Yay, sis Carly. Hi, Angela. Hi, Nancy. I'll be here. Oh, good. So you guys have a fabulous weekend. I'm going to be at the shop doing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be sending out invoices. I'm going to be working. So have a fabulous weekend. My kids have solo ensemble, so good luck to them. But have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. And hopefully you get some time to do what you love this weekend. And then I will see you next week on Monday for our floss tube in the afternoon. And we will probably, I'm going to figure out when we're going to do our chicken salad live to make Pearl. This is the next one we're making, is Pearl right there. I'll figure out if we're going to do it Monday night or when we're going to squeeze that in next week. But I hope that you guys will join me again for that. So have a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for your support and your love and for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Kathy B says, always here, mostly silent. I'm happy you're here, silent or not. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care, and I will see you next week. Happy stitching, everybody.